stigma. What do you think that stigma is? Like, what do you think the stigma itself is? How would you describe it?
God, I really don't know. I guess it would. I guess it would be like the misconception that like people who like anime are like obsessed with Japan, or like they're losers. Like, I don't know, like stuff like that. Like they're nerds or whatever. I guess it's like it's hard to place, because like there's certainly like the idea or like the joke that people who like anime, like weebs, are like lesser, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's a very like contested genre of nerd culture, like a subclass, you know what I mean?
No, I agree with you.
Yeah, it's like,
I'm thinking I have to pass a laser over to you, but I don't know how to do that.
Somehow we need to get the laser so that I have access to it with this sphere, because then I can use it to reflect the laser to the turrets. But I just need to figure out how to get the laser to a place where I can get to it, is the issue.
Yeah. We're not able to share portals, are we?
I don't think I can get a portal over there. No, I can't.
While we're thinking that through, I do think that you're right, that there's that people think obsessive with imagining people at the like doing cosplay, which again is is just something that people enjoy, and a lot of people don't like to let people have things, so to speak. Yeah. Oh, there's two blocks. I have 2 blocks.
Oh, you have 2.
Do you have one?
I don't have one. You got rid of mine.
Oh.
But use that one. See if you can't use that one on your side. It looks like there's like stuff on your side that you have to do too.
Yeah.
So see if you can't use that to do something over there. Ow, damn it.
Yeah. I think that like people that like I feel like I'm getting stuck here, right? I think I'm getting stuck here because the reality is like there's you don't want to get too it takes it from it. Like, oh geez, sorry guys, I must be getting space. It must be my cold. It's kind of making me like I'm all over the place. To me, found it.
You can just do it. That's way easier than what we were trying to come up with.
Yep. Okay. So now that we have it figured out, let me do this real quick, and then I'll be able to think better, maybe, hopefully. Okay. There you go.
Oh, now I have to help you. I see.
Cool. All right. So I used to feel like anime was for those who became obsessed with that culture.
Yeah.
That's really well said, Golden Sully, and I think you're right that like there's the aspect of like there's it's too easy to take one group of people or like to just kind of to assume that everyone's like something, or like just because you don't understand a concept very well, you assume that it's like it's lame, or that it's like or that it's just like not something that you could see anyone getting enjoyment out of, which is just not the case. Clearly, like people like those things, and I think it's too often that people just kind of are like, oh, that's nerdy, and then like that's lame, but they only say that because they don't themselves understand it. So it's easy for them to say that, but the reality is like if you like just because you don't understand something doesn't mean that it's like it's not something that other people get genuine enjoyment out of, right? Which is like that's totally fine for people to get enjoyment out of something you don't understand, and like and like Golden Sully put out, like, anime culture is a place of positivity, and the shows are starting to feel relatable. And once you break down the stigma of saying, like, oh yeah, this is bad, right, or like this is dumb, like once you break apart from that stigma, you open yourself into a whole new like form of storytelling that a lot of people like genuinely feel connected to and feel like they can get involved in. And it's very, you tagged something, it's very interesting to see that, like, I'm not sure how you did this. What did you do?
Just like that, and then wait for it.
Oh.
There you go. Now you have ball.
Thank you for ball. Oh, you have to do that again and then stand on a button.
Looks like it, yeah. Oh, did you lose ball already?
I lost ball.
That's fine. That's okay. Need another one right up there again.
I was going to put it over here. Is that better?
No, because then we'll lose it. Because I have this barrier where when I walk through it, I'm going to lose my...
what about here?
My portals. No. Where did you put it?
And then I'll catch it immediately. Oh, because I can't... oh, I see.
Yeah, your portals disappear when you go through that little gate.
Gotcha. Okay.
So,
yeah, it's just like any other hobby where just people enjoy it, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know? And
yeah,
it's very it is very interesting that, you know, people like to take that and then, can I throw it? And like shame it really for really no reason.
yeah.
And they really are just denying themselves a cool medium to understand better stories. I find it's reality versus fantasy. I've always said there are things that you can do with an anime that you just can't do to the same quality with other mediums. I don't know how to get this to you at all, but and I mean, really, that's just like, what do you do with that? I really don't know.
Yeah, I think it also has a lot to do with, honestly, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that anime is from Japan as well, like it's foreign.
Yes. And
so a lot of people probably write it off as being like weird because it's from another country. Plus, to be fair, anime is most of the time, you know, especially if it's from Japan, most of the time will be written with Japanese culture in mind.
Exactly.
So there are like a lot of differences that come out of that as well. So yeah, you know, watching an anime from the point of view of someone who is not familiar with anime can be a bit overwhelming because of you know, just one second. Because of you know, because of the differences in the culture, you know what I mean?
Yeah.